I just want to introduce each of my birds to you. This is Nikki. Nikki was 21 years old in August. I adopted her in 2008. She is a Goffin's cockatoo, female. At least I think she's female. She is, as you see, she has a lot of problems with feather destructive behavior. And what I've noticed in Nikki's case is that it's seasonal. There's certain times of the year it gets worse. She's done so much damage over the years that she has bald. This will never grow back in. As you can see, Zuki just flew over. He has to get in on the picture because Zuki doesn't like anybody to be the star. There you go, Nick. Here you go. I'm there. Come on. It's okay. We're not going to let him get you. And anyway, this is just a little intro of Nikki. No, you don't, buddy. Here you go. This is Zuki. Zuki is 2 years old. I actually bought him off Kijiji. He was 10 months old, and he had some pretty major behavioral issues. And one was that he had a wound. Well, that's not a behavior issue, but medical issue. He had a wound a big wound between his legs. And he had all his feathers stripped, and he was a very, very insecure bird. And as you can see, he no longer is very insecure. Now he's cocky and confident, just like he's supposed to be, and wants to be the center of attention. His wound is long gone, and he's flying now all over the place and doing things that a young gray absolutely should be doing. Give me a kiss. Yeah, he's a good boy. You're a good boy, Zazu. Okay, so you come over here now to your cage. There you are with Zuki. And Zuki's not going to let my hand go. No, he says, I don't think so. I don't want you to put me down. There you go, buddy. Now, we're just going to... Okay, Nick, you had your turn. Now, this is Zazu. Zazu is the bird that destroys the world. If there was ever going to be a movie about destruction, Zazu would be the star. She is 17 years old, and I have had her for 13 years, almost 13 years. I bought her from a university student. She is a great bird. She is also a Goffin's cockatoo like Nikki. What you doing, buddy? And she is probably the most gentle bird when it comes to, she is a toe biter to strangers, but that's just because they reinforce it by jumping all over the place. She is the bird that is the most in tune to my emotions. There's no question about that. And she actually does. And Zuki is the only bird that she will ever, well, she did back off there, but she doesn't usually let him push her away. She sticks up for herself, which is new because she never did that. See, like Zuki, now this is, what's the matter, Zuki? Anyway, she's a female, and, I knew that was going to happen. No. Here, he wants you to do it. So what she does, he puts his head down for her to preen him, and she just plucks his feathers out of his head, which is not a good thing. I tell her she's not a very good preener when she's pulling the feathers out of his head. We'll go over to Zack. Zack is my problem child. He is a 17-year-old Timna. As Zuki is 2. And Zack has a lot of issues with things that you touch in the kitchen. So we're still working on that and trying to figure out everything that sets him off. And there are many, many things. And hopefully that's going to be solved in the very near future. And then we have this rice pudding, which we have to stir because it will have behavior problems if we don't. So we're just going to stir that here, and then we're going to go in and meet Sally. Oh, here, this is Sally. We're right here, Nick. This is Sally. Sally is a Congo African Gray. She is 13 years old. And Sally lives in the bathroom. She does not live in a cage and hasn't lived in a cage for years. Sally used to destroy the feathers on one of her wings. And so I decided to stop caging her. And that's, as you can see, it's been very effective. And she doesn't destroy her feathers anymore. She's in perfect feather and just an absolute wonderful bird that if I didn't have Zuki in my hand, I could probably touch her a lot more. But with him in my hand, that wouldn't be a good idea. Because if she can't bite Zuki, she will absolutely bite me. But normally, Sally is a really good bird. She wouldn't try to bite me or anything like that. Like I can do anything to this bird. And over time, I will show you what I've accomplished with my birds using positive reinforcement. I am a student of ABA. I am not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I've learned all these things, and I just everyday bird caregiver. That I just want people to realize this is the kind of relationship that you can have with your birds by using positive reinforcement, which is most positive, least intrusive method of behavior change. And you too can have a wonderful relationship with all of your birds. The end.